Buenos dias, Raza Grads. I'm so glad to welcome you today to this wonderful virtual commencement ceremony. We are so very proud of you, and we're happy that you're here today with your families, with friends, and enjoying this wonderful accomplishment that you've made of graduating from San Diego Mesa College. I hope that you felt the love while you were here. We certainly intended it. And even though we've been off campus for almost a year now, or actually a little bit more than a year now, we know that we've tried to reach out in lots of ways. I want you to think back to the first few days you were at Mesa, and whether you were in summer cruise or you became a puentista or however you went through Mesa College. I hope you remember the sense of confidence you feel now, the sense of accomplishment that you feel now, because when you started at Mesa, it was a little bit different, right? And now you're a scholar. You've learned from your faculty, you've learned from fellow students, and you're ready to go on to the next steps. Here in my office, I have this wonderful picture behind me that says, El mundo es mío, the world is mine. So today we say to you graduates, El mundo es suyo. Felicidades a todos. Congratulations.
Graduados, quiero daros mi más sincera enhorabuena a todos vosotros y a vuestros familiares. Este es el momento de celebrar todos los logros, de celebrar todo lo que habéis conseguido y aprendido durante estos últimos semestres, especialmente los semestres de la pandemia. Algunos de vosotros empezáis una carrera nueva, otros continuaréis en otra universidad. Cualquiera que sea vuestro destino, no me cabe la menor duda de que lograréis vuestros objetivos con creces. Estoy muy orgullosa de todos vosotros. ¡Somos Mesa!
Hello, Raza Grads. My name is Ashante Hands, and I'm your Vice President for Student Services. First, I would like to tell you how grateful I am to be able to share this space with you and to celebrate the many accomplishments that have led to this moment of being awarded degrees and certificates and being honored for transferring to four-year institutions. This moment is huge. I often let quotes or things I see or hear help guide the words I share with others. So on Instagram, I recently read a quote and I immediately thought of you. The quote was about starting, and it said, "Start now. Start where you are. Start with fear, start with pain, start with doubt, start with hands shaking, with voices trembling, but start. Start and don't stop. Start where you are with what you have. Just start." And I thought about how each of you may have started or restarted your college journey here with us at San Diego Mesa College 2, 3, 4, 5, or many years ago, and what it took for you to take those initial first steps and got excited about the narrative that you all have created when you chose daily to start and not stop or to start again. So we know that while you have been here, life has been happening. Family, jobs, financial matters, self-doubt have disrupted your patterns, but you never stopped. Now you may have rested, may have taken some time or off or away, but you never stopped. Racial injustice and fears were a burden you may have carried, but you did not stop. COVID-19 flipped the entire world upside down, but you kept moving. And here, in the midst of it all, have accomplished an incredible task. So while we celebrate this moment of degrees, certificates, and transfer, I don't want you to lose sight of the person you have become since you first started this journey. A part of your story of starting and finishing is more than just the degree, but the person you have become along the way. When you hold up your degree or get to that transfer institution, tell them that your journey has proven that you are resilient, that you are strong, that you are capable of doing hard things. Tell them that your presence matters, that you are persistent, that you finish what you start. Tell them that your voice and opinions matter, that you are more than your teachers or your acquaintances, sometimes even family members ever thought you would be. Tell them that you are changing the future of your family, your siblings, that you are modeling the way and blazing paths for those coming behind you. Tell them that you are amazing and that you have an entire institution, San Diego Mesa College, that will validate all of that. Thank you for sharing, starting, and finishing strong. And as you start this next chapter in your life, know that you are not starting from scratch, but you have a strong foundation that says that you are sufficient, that you are enough, that you are capable. Seriously, you all are graduating during COVID-19 pandemic. And if that doesn't speak to your resolve, I don't know what does. And tell them that you are worthy of what lies ahead. Congratulations, graduates. You did it. You started, you finished strong, and we are Mesa proud of you.
Greetings to the Raza Grad class of 2021. My name is Eileen Crakes, and I'm the Dean of Student Development at San Diego Mesa College, and I'm honored to be here to congratulate you and to celebrate with you. I know that this isn't exactly the way you wish to celebrate this very important achievement. As I was reflecting on what to share with you, I couldn't help but think about my childhood experiences growing up in the Philippines. I decided that I'd like to share a quote with you from Andres Bonifacio. He's a Filipino revolutionary leader who is often called the father of the Philippine Revolution. In the words of Andres Bonifacio, ang buhay ay walang iba, kundi kwento lamang. Paano nabubuhay nang walang kwentong sasabihin? In other words, life is nothing but a story, so how could you live and have no story to tell? As you move forward with life after Mesa, I urge all of you to think about what that story is going to look like. What are you going to live to tell your family, your friends, and your loved ones? What is that story going to look like? In closing, I'd like to thank you for choosing Mesa, for allowing us to celebrate with you, and for enlightening us with all of your wonderful experiences. Always remember that Mesa will always be here for you. I stand in solidarity with you, and I'm hopeful for the future. Congratulations to the Raza Grad class of 2021. Thank you and goodbye.
Buenos dias. My name is Manuel Velez, and I am currently serving as the Academic Senate President here at San Diego Mesa College. I'm also serving as the chair of the Chicana and Chicano Studies Department here. And it is with great pleasure and certainly a great amount of honor that I'm here today to celebrate your graduation with you. Now, any other year, graduating for the degree is certainly quite an accomplishment. Students have so much to face normally between juggling their school life together with their work life, other responsibilities that they may have, certainly trying to make sure that they're turning in work on time that is reflective of their abilities. Being a student is certainly challenging. And just for that reason alone, we are here to celebrate your accomplishments. However, we know that last year was like no other year at all. We had a year where we were plagued by the COVID-19 pandemic, which certainly made things much more difficult for all of us, and most certainly for you as students. Many of you had to find yourself making tough decisions, whether to continue to devote the time that you knew you needed for your class, or to begin to focus on the welfare of yourself, of your family, and certainly of your loved ones as well. So I understand that this year was a far more difficult year than any one of us could have imagined. And yet, here we are still celebrating your accomplishment, showing that despite those difficulties, despite the challenges that you face normally as students, despite the much more difficult challenges that we face together because of the COVID-19 pandemic, you are still here celebrating your graduation. Congratulations, graduate. That is definitely an amazing accomplishment. Now, I would certainly be remiss if I didn't mention the fact that we are also here to celebrate you as Latino graduates. Of course, this is Raza Grad, and it is right that we celebrate your accomplishments today. I'm sure it comes as no surprise to anybody that Latinos continue to be underrepresented, certainly in graduation rates at all levels of the college and higher education. So the fact that we are here today to celebrate your accomplishments as Latino graduates is also extremely important. And I also want to emphasize why this is so important. Not only does your graduation reflect your ability to overcome many odds, even those that are not faced by other students, your graduation also reflects a stronger sense for our community. As Latino graduates, you can now go back into your community, use your skills that you've gained as a graduate here, and use and apply them to your own life to better the life of yourself, to better the life of your family and your loved ones, and certainly to better the life of your community. And very much so, this is a time when that is necessary. Despite the fact that we certainly seem to be going into better times nationally, we are still a community who is plagued by a lot of discrimination. We are a community who still faces a lot of issues in regards to immigration, and we are certainly a community who still sees a lot of challenges ahead of us. You, as a Latino graduate, certainly now have a much stronger ability to speak out for our community, to work for the betterment of our community, and to certainly work to make our community, alongside with other communities that we live with, a better place for all of us. So congratulations once again to all of you for all of the accomplishments that you have gained up to today, and certainly for all the challenges that you've been facing and that you have overcome. I am extremely proud of every single one of you, and I look so forward to seeing what it is that you can do for the betterment of yourselves and for the betterment of our community and our society. The Academic Senate is proud of you. Mesa College is extremely proud of you. And we hope that you go out into the future remembering us as your family. También quiero tomar unos cuantos minutos para dejarles un mensaje a la familia de los graduados, para las abuelas y los abuelos, los padres y las madres, las tías y los tíos, primas, primos, hermanas y hermanos y amigos de los graduados. A ustedes también los celebro y los felicito. Sabemos muy bien que el hecho de graduarse no es un hecho fácil, especialmente para nosotros los estudiantes latinos. Y sabemos muy bien que para llegar a esta meta se necesita mucho el apoyo de la familia y de la comunidad. Por eso en este día se celebra no nomás el hecho del graduado, sino que se celebra también el apoyo y el sacrificio de la familia, de los amigos y de la comunidad de los graduados. Porque este día también es de ustedes. Ustedes también merecen el mismo reconocimiento que nuestro graduado, porque ustedes también han dado mucho para que su hijo, su hija, sus primos, sus familiares, sus amigos lleguen a donde están hoy. Solo celebro mucho a ustedes, igual como al graduado. Les deseo a todos ustedes un futuro lleno de felicidad, lleno de éxito, y de nuevo les felicito. Once again, thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to speak to all of you today. To the graduates, again, I am so extremely proud, and I am so very happy to have the opportunity to be here to congratulate you, to take this moment to celebrate with you. To your family, to your friends, and to your loved ones, again, congratulations on all the efforts and all the work that you've done to make sure that our graduates get to where they are today. Thank you so much, everybody. Congratulations.